Evil Knievel asks, what do you think of this pizza oven? Uni.com. Okay. What do you think of this pizza oven? This is going to be one of those ones that Blunty picked because it's going to make good content for the live stream clips channel. By the way, if you don't know, Joshua Bardwell live stream clips is my second channel with live stream clips. Now, if you watch all of every live stream, then the live stream clips, well, you might still go, hey, I remember Bardwell talked about a pizza oven one time, but you can't find the live stream. Again, Joshua Bardwell live stream clips is where you can find a lot of the best parts of the live streams. But especially if you don't watch the whole live stream every time, you can go back and check out the live stream clips channel to get the highlights. It's Joshua Bardwell live stream clips. If you're not subscribed, get the hell on over there and subscribe. Let's take a look at this Uni Volt 12 electric pizza oven. So I'm already slightly predisposed against it because it's not a propane oven, but electric ovens can be good. Unlike fuel burning ovens, you can use this indoors. Let's see. So the first thing I look at is the size of the cooking area. It's a 13-inch cooking area. Now, that's not generous by my standards. So I typically cook a 15 or 16-inch pie. I'll have a 16-inch pizza skin, and I'll size the dough to just fit that, maybe overlap it slightly. To me, if you're cooking by yourself, a 12-inch pie is fine. Like, I'll polish off a 12-inch pie. Man, I mean, on a good day, I'll polish off a 14-inch pie. But I may not feel so great afterwards. So I think a 12-inch pie serves one or two people. I typically am serving a family of 3 or maybe 4. The number of people in my family doesn't change, but sometimes the youngest one doesn't eat a lot. So for me, a 16-inch is where I want to be. It is a lot harder to find these dedicated pizza ovens in that size. To me, the 13-inch cook area would be the deal breaker. But, you know, it looks like it does fit on the counter. That's nice. Top temp of 850 Fahrenheit. That's nice. The big advantage of a pizza oven like this, so the challenge with cooking a pizza is to get the top and the bottom to cook together. You need a lot of bottom heat so that the bread gets a good spring, get a nice juicy bubbly crust. Not like bubbles, but like you want the gas bubbles in the dough to get hit by the heat and expand. You want to get it nice and crisp. And the problem with home ovens is that usually they don't have enough bottom heat and they have too much heat coming from the top. And so the toppings will start to burn and you'll have to pull it out before the bottom is really fully done. The other problem with home ovens is generally you want pizza, unless you're doing something like a deep dish, like a really deep dish pizza, you want them to cook at a really high temperature so they cook quickly. And so a temperature of, like, my oven goes to 550 and that's where I run it, but I'd run it hotter if it would let me. 850 is a good temp. And so these dedicated pizza ovens will have the correct balance of top to bottom heat. In fact, on commercial ovens, you can actually just adjust the relative top to bottom heat. Now, this is interesting because it's electric. I mean, sure, okay. I mean, I guess it probably does what it says. Electric pizza oven. See, also, F Neapolitan style pizza, okay? Now, hang on. Somewhere out there's lovers of Neapolitan style pizza who are offended. Neapolitan style pizza is a fine pizza, but I'm so god dang annoyed at people who think that only Neapolitan style pizza is the only kind of pizza that is worth, every other pizza is inferior. F you. Neapolitan style pizza is fine. It's not even my favorite style of pizza. And every single person who is a pizza snob is like, oh yes, look at this pizza I made. And it's some bubbly, burnt thing with one dollop of sauce in the middle and a piece of mozzarella and a freaking basil leaf that they threw on. And they're like, this is what all pizza should be. I'm like, F you. New York style pizza is legit. But it is the hardest pizza to cook successfully. So if it can cook a Neapolitan style pizza, it can also do anything else. It's fine. It's probably fine. Being electric makes it easier to use. If it delivers the temps that it says it'll deliver, for like a person who cooks 12-inch pies, 10-inch pies, it seems like this would be okay. I'd have to watch reviews of it. It'd be a deal breaker for me because I need to cook up to like a 16-inch pie. All right. Oh, thank you, Blunty. Got some pinned comments here. Let's take a look at what we got. They do have a propane version, says Nick Sebring. I assume they did. My son has one, and it's awesome. For $1,000? Yeah, that's the thing. $1,000 is a lot. It's a lot to pay for a 12-inch pizza oven. Like, how much is the propane version? This is probably cheaper. I know they make bigger ovens, too. Multi-fuel oven. So here's $18 for here's $800 for a 16-inch propane version. See, that's where I would go if I was going to go this direction. But I get okay results out of my... Oh, here's a 12. A 12 is a lot cheaper. Damn. I get okay results out of my home oven, and that's a lot of money to spend to get dedicated pizza. Especially if you don't need to cook Neapolitan. You can't cook Neapolitan style in your home oven. Good, I don't want to. Michael Clark says a friend brought over a propane pizza oven last weekend, and it was awesome and quick pizza. Indeed. The other problem with a home oven is what I do is I put a piece of steel, which is just a big 16-inch piece of steel. It's like 3/8 inch thick, half-inch thick, and you put it in the oven. You put the oven on 550, and then you walk away for an hour to preheat. And that steel helps you get bottom heat directly into the crust, which means the first pizza you cook is fantastic. The second pizza, you don't want to wait an hour for the oven to heat back up again. So it's hard to make more than one pie at a time in a home oven, whereas these things, they just heat right back up again. So that is good. They're wood and propane versions that are incredible. Costco sold these in Canada. Yeah, if you can buy one from Costco, Costco has basically a no questions asked return policy on almost everything. So if you have a Costco membership, there's zero risk in buying it, because if you don't like it, you literally just take it back and they give you your money back. The 16-inch gas one is the one I would get. I just cook on the bottom rack after preheating the heck out of it on max. Yeah, a pizza steel will change your life if you cook pizza at home in a home oven. It will change. It really makes a difference, at least on that very first pie when you have time to preheat. Alexander Seidler says this is a sideways toaster for $1,000. Joe Pro, we're not going there, buddy. We're not going there. All right, continuing. Good. That'll be a good one for the live stream clips channel. People love when I talk pizza. If you didn't know, way back when, in 2020, when we were all staying at home, well, I guess not all of us, but Rotor Riot did a little special pandemic episode, and everybody made a little contribution to the episode. My contribution was my pizza making recipe. Oh, look at that. It went down, and then it went back up again. This video... Oh, only 17K views. That's not as many. This graph looked like I was getting a lot of views per hour. So yeah, if you want to, you can check this video out, which has my whole pizza making technique, including the toss. Where's the toss? No? Oh. Anyway, check that out. Uni does sell pizza stones for your oven. Okay, but I had a pizza stone. In my humble opinion, maybe not that humble, a piece of steel is 1,000% better than a pizza stone. It's way more expensive and it's way heavier, but that metal can hold so much more heat, and the metal can move the heat into the crust. So it's not just about the heat capacity, but it's about the ability of why does an aluminum can feel cold when you touch it? It's because the metal can move the energy into your skin more efficiently than something with insulation. And so a metal pizza steel, as soon as you slide that crust on there, boom, the crust gets hit with it. Is a pizza steel made from stainless? No. Pizza steel is made from regular steel, I don't know what alloy, and then you just season it with fat like you do a cast iron pan or something. Why don't you use a standard oven? It's just okay. It's okay for me. We got more pizza related content. I see.